Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I think that
Okay. Well,
we're finally live now. Sorry about that. I didn't know that you weren't able to. If you want to exit now, you can.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'll be on for a second.
Okay. All right. So,
I wish you would have told me I was going to be on here. Okay.
well, we're live right now. Well, I thought that's what you said. I thought you said you wanted to. That was my bad. I misunderstood
No,
you.
I said I'll jump in the chat.
See, I didn't hear chat. There we go. See, this is totally some
Some of us are
husband wife
busy.
stuff right
Okay.
now.
Some of us are busy.
To what?
Busy people. Some of us are busy. We're busy people.
You think I haven't been busy all day, baby? Please try me
You
again.
know I gotta give you some shit. You know I
Yeah.
gotta give
Okay.
you some shit.
Okay. All right.
Come on, host. Come on.
All right. All right. So, how'd you like the name of my video?
I like it. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about, but I like it.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one and only time I'm talking about this stuff. So, uh, basically, I don't know. I guess I was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had put up a post, and the post was just a very overall general Wikipedia, which everybody knows they can't even trust really Wikipedia that much definition of gang stalking. And it mentions that those are affected that are stalked usually are followed or harassed, by a large group of people. Now, on the other hand, it doesn't have to be a large group of people. So I'm going to kind of go into actually what gang stalking is a little bit more so, the clear definition. And usually it's a different terminology whenever it's online. There's gang
Yeah.
stalking that's in person, and then there is online stalking, which is a little bit different. It's cyber stalking. But there are.
Why is it confused why there has to be a group of people who are quote unquote gang stalking or whatever fucking definition they want to use for it to be defined as gang stalking? I mean, stalking is stalking. Do we just need to?
Right, right. No, absolutely. I agree with you. But that's kind of what today's society has become. They dissect everything and make things more complicated and add more words to things. So anyway, you've seen that time and time again. Um, but basically, um, there's a big difference in people that gang stalk you guys and people that are just trolling or people that are just talking crap. There is a big difference. Uh, King Von, I am married, and that is my husband on the live with me. So, um, unless you were talking to my husband, but um, anyway, so happily married. Uh, uh, Vaughn said, well, somebody in the chat said you're cute as hell, baby, and I said, well, I think they are talking to you. Well, um, anyway, so here we go. So yeah, trolls, people talking crap. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to get into that a little bit?
I, I really don't know.
Right. Uh huh. Right.
the doxing, is the fucking just pure shit talking. Like, I mean, they'll shit talk people who aren't even involved in any of this.
100%.
Like, I mean, you start shit talking people's children, and you start talking about them. It's like fucking blow. You don't have any fucking moral code. What,
Right.
you know? Like, there's a big fuck. We're not crossing lines. They're over there fucking actually trying to destroy people's lives. Actually trying to like push people into giving up something they believe in, or even pushing them to, put the fucking, revolver to their head, man. Like, we're not doing that shit. So how dare you fucking compare the
Right.
two of us, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. I mean, like you said, none of us are perfect. Yeah. Most of the groups between Creek Squad and Snake Pit, yeah, we've trolled each other. We've trolled the artists. We've trolled Creek Squad's trolled artists that are in the Snake Pit. Their fans have trolled Ryan. Like, whatever. Hello, Gabriel. Um, so anyway, um, there is a big difference. And the thing that I like to call these people, what they do, it basically what this whole stalking bit online, it's a psychological operation. And just like you said, it's designed to isolate and attempt to break somebody,
Oh yeah.
you know? Um, and some of these people that these flying monkeys, the recruits, I'm going to call them flying monkeys, okay? They're trained, and some are just coerced into stalking victims, you know? Um, it's what's called an organized, um, quote, organized harassment. And it's generally a campaign against one person. And the goal is basically just to break one down, destroy them mentally and socially without leaving a physical mark whatsoever.
Yep. But that's the thing too is, man, there's some of us that who are very strong-willed and are like, we don't know what to do with this opponent. Like, what do we do? The usual tactics aren't working.
Right,
And like I said before in a video in the past, they at that point they get desperate. When they get desperate, they get stupid. And
right.
that's what we're seeing. That's why we see so much stupidity. It's out of desperation because they don't know what the fuck to do to fuck with us anymore. They're like, it just ain't working.
Hey, Nick. Good to see you, bro. Baby, you're breaking up pretty bad. Oh, no. I'll just add to it. I'll just add to it. You're good. I want you to feel free to speak. So, okay.
What we're doing and what the ops are doing.
Right, absolutely. So some signs of this stuff, if people don't understand what just the difference between trolling and online stalking is, some signs are of course gaslighting, like telling the person that they're a hypocrite for posting something about gaslighting. That's one. Or two, making it seem like you're the one with the problem. Or three, making it seem like, well, this goes to everybody's doing it. No, not everybody's doing it. Negative. I have never gaslit or lied or went and tried to gang stalk people. Did I call artists out on their crap from Snake Pit? Absolutely. Do I get into it with some of their fans in the comments? Absolutely. But I
Yeah.
don't stalk them because I have a life, you know? Um,
Well, that's the thing is these people are a lot of them are getting fucking either they're getting paid to fucking do it or they're doing it because they are trying to cover up what the people they are defending are doing, which is the same shit they're doing.
right.
And the majority of these motherfuckers,
You broke up pretty bad right there. Um,
that's a sign of. Are you there, Kitty?
100%. No, I
Yeah,
agree with you.
yeah.
Absolutely. And that is usually the pattern. Usually, gang stalking in person, it's people that are the whistleblowers in big corporations. Usually, it's the people that are even in the military whistleblowers or whoever they may be. And it's done physically in
I mean,
person.
just look what they were doing to Elon's team. Like that shit was fucked up, man. All because they're going in and trying to, cut wasteful spending in the government. You're going to try to out these guys. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're trying to destroy their lives because they're trying to make everyone else's life a little bit better. Like, what the
Hmm.
fuck's wrong with you, man? If you disagree, go through the proper channels and fight it, within the confines of the law. Don't sit there and try to ruin these people's fucking lives and try to coerce. I don't give a fuck what you say. They were trying to fucking coerce motherfuckers into assassinating these guys. All
Right.
for going through and sifting through the bullshit and snooping around to see what the fuck our government's been fucking doing with our money. Our not their money, our fucking money. You know?
Exactly.
And if you're going to do that, if you're going to take it that far for something that simple, you can't say that somebody's not going to do the same shit when you're trying to fucking call out, pedophiles or you're trying to call out the fucking music industry or
100%.
anything, man. And this is
Anything.
not this behavior, this pattern of behavior is seen in so many different areas, so many different topics, so many different, whatever politics, different types of industries, corporations, the world. It's fucking everywhere. This same
100%.
behavioral pattern is everywhere.
Absolutely. By the way, Nick, I made you a moderator. Caseo, or however you say your name, any kind of weird language stuff like that, I'm gonna have Nick kick you out. You're more than welcome to stay if you're just gonna be chill. Okay. So another thing about this online stalking is repeated patterns. Another sign of it is repeated patterns in public spaces like YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. They repeat the same playbook over and over and over again to
Yep.
whoever they're up against at that time. Um, you know, and how do they choose who they choose? Well, a lot of the time it's just somebody saying something that they just don't agree with, or
Oh
they
yeah.
don't like who you are as a person. But mainly the common denominator, those people are the people who ask questions, critical thinkers, and the nonconformists.
What's up, Stacy?
To
Absolutely.
them, you're dangerous. And I said, yes, quote, dangerous. Yes. Somebody else called another content creator dangerous.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. I mean, dangerous isn't bad. Like, how are you a danger? If you are dangerous, you are a danger to someone or something, right? Are you a danger to people, everyday people? Are you a danger to your, brothers and sisters out in the world? Or are you dangerous to a certain type of people because you're not going to just shut your fucking mouth and agree or let that something happen? So you're a, are we dangerous to, or is this person dangerous to the narrative? Are
The
they
narrative.
dangerous to other people? That's the thing. Like,
Mhm.
I know, but what I'm saying, when you just say so and so's dangerous, well, that has such a
Mhm.
negative connotation. Like, oh my God, they're dangerous. They must be out trying to hurt people. No, no, that's not what they are a danger to. They are a danger to the narrative. So, you know, by saying that, you're already implying something that isn't relevant. You see what I mean?
100%. And Stacy, hello, love. It's good to see you. And we've also got Anthony here. What's up, bro?
Going
She
on,
said
Anthony.
under the First Amendment rights, you can say anything you want. 100%. We both agree with that.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
can't threaten somebody's life or, um, but everything else goes. Right. And I agree with that to the point, except for whenever it comes to you're putting their personal information on the internet. Um, Now, and if you have a whole bunch of people going after, like me and Stoner, we're just like, whatever. These people like come out of the woodwork. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, they're making posts about us. Whatever. They're in our comment section. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. But there are other people out there that don't know how to handle that. And I know, like, it depends on who you are. Like Stoner said, it just depends on who you are as a person. Um, these people, they don't just want revenge; they want your silence. That's what they want. This whole tactic, it's used to neutralize those who threaten without going through the legal route. Just like you said, Stoner. I mean, if you have an issue with somebody, like let's say somebody made a post about me, but they actually slandered me, not put their opinion out there, not put a fact out there, but they actually slandered me. Do what, Stoner? I can hear you now.
Talking here. But that's why we've done the videos we've done recently is we know how to react to shit like this. We know how to handle threats. People don't. So that's why our recent videos, we haven't been talking about the situation in the nitty gritty. We've been talking about what the situation is and how to these demons, how to cope and deal and defend yourself against these demons. Because, you know, I'm all for fighting the root cause of something, but you can't just eradicate all these people. There's too fucking many of them. Like, and it's not like you can just get rid of them. They're people. They have lives too, man. And because a demon has control over them or their soul or whatever, doesn't make it worth them losing their life over it. That's why we're not making death threats. These other fucking people are. And, we're trying to help people see things a different perspective. To say, hey, like for me, there's not a single name in the book you could call me. You can call me fat, fucking cracker, fucking white boy. I don't give a fuck, man. There's not a single name in the book that you can call me that's going to hurt my feelings. There's not a single name. There's nothing you could say to me about me or anything that will make my day or affect it in any way.
100%.
I will move on and I'm going to forget about you because your opinion means fucking nothing to me. And that's how these people need to think. Is this person's opinion worth your fucking time? Move on. Who cares? Even if they're threatening, keep fucking pushing, man. 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna do shit. So don't get worried about it. Don't stress yourself out. Don't manifest and create the very problem that you're afraid of their becoming.
100%. Absolutely. That altar of fear. You build an altar
Exactly.
fear instead of an altar of God. You have this fear, and fear is Satan's tactic right there. He uses that and it creeps in on you, and then before you know it, it's got a hold of you. And then before you know it, you're not even acting like who you are, who you know you are because of fear. Absolutely. Well, going back to the legal bit, if you go to you're breaking up. Yeah,
So my interpretation of churches they want me dead zone is, yeah, of course he's talking about himself, but dude, that was meant for all of us. That was meant for everybody. Because who does the world want dead? Not just church, man. It's anybody who's a free thinker. It's anybody who goes against the grain. It's anybody who will refuses to conform.
100%.
Anybody who thinks for themselves. Anybody who sees through the bullshit. Anybody, like who won't sell their soul. Those are the people they want eradicated. They will eradicate us if they had the chance. When we are sitting here saying we don't want to eradicate you, we want you to exercise your fucking demons. We want you to be a healthier, happier person. We want you to see the bigger picture and how shit is. We don't wish harm upon them. But in the inverse, they wish harm upon us because we don't agree. And
100%.
that is the big difference between the two sides.
100%. Absolutely. So let's go back to the legal issue. You have absolute right to sue somebody if they slander you, right? We're not talking about facts.
Absolutely.
We're not talking about opinions. But in a court system, in a court of law, everybody has rights. The accuser and the defendant both have rights. But whenever people do it this way, you have no. They trample all over everything they can. You know. So if they take you over to court something, all they can do is do what they do online and try to discredit you by using community harassment. And then if other people start believing these other people, guess what? You lose your voice without
Yeah.
them even lifting a finger. This is exactly what they're doing to church. Exactly what they're doing to church right now.
Oh yeah.
Some goals from it. They want to like some of these people will like try to get into contact with like your family members. They'll try to make your family think that you've changed or you're crazy. Your employer, they'll question your performance, make others believe that the victim is the problem. And if they succeed, you're labeled. And then once you're labeled, your words and your truth no longer matter.
Absolutely.
You know,
And Stacy made a good point there. She said, for the ones that are awake, we see their tactics to divide and create hate. They are everywhere in positions of power, music, movies, and government. As long as
100%.
they stick to facts and are speaking truth about opinion, then you have every right to debate. But we are in a spiritual war every day. Stacy, that is exactly it. It is a spiritual war, and that spiritual war has.
Absolutely. Some tactics that they try to use is they'll make multiple social media accounts, whether they be on YouTube or Instagram, um, to try to harass you, you know, and then they'll try to violate your privacy, obviously, trying to creep up on anything that you've got out there, trying to find out where you live, your vehicle, your make and model, and plain old just
Oh, yeah.
manipulation, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, hell, you already know my vehicle's out there. Fucking bastards. What the fuck's wrong with these people?
I
You,
know.
your vehicle, your truck, your little white Chevy's on Facebook. Why is it on fucking Facebook?
Right.
Why? Why do you need to take a fucking picture? Why did you do that?
Well, that
What was
brings
the fucking point?
a lot of these people. I guarantee you, and you mark my words by this, a lot of these people, just like in real life, have a group chat that they all go into of the person that they're targeting or people that they're targeting and share everything that they can about these people. And
Fans.
this is why, okay, you guys know how YouTube works. If you're not subscribed to me, you're not going to see my posts randomly in your feed, my written notes, right? No, you're not. That tells me right there that my post was shared in some bigger chat and she just caught up on the chat from a few weeks ago and had to make a comment.
Yep. And Kitty, I gotta jump here in just a couple minutes, so I wanted to touch on that too. Little piece of advice for everybody: go. What's up, Woodchuck? How you doing, man?
Hey, Woodchuck.
Go to your YouTube studio if you know, or say you've got was Instagram professional, whatever. You can look at the data analysis on your content. You can see. I think it has to reach a certain amount of views or something before it will populate some of these charts. But you can see traffic sources. You can see what websites are redirecting. So, like, say you're in Instagram, somebody sends you a YouTube link in a DM, and you hit that link and you go and watch a video. The creator of that video can see, okay, well, I had one view that was directed from Instagram. So you can see right there if your YouTube video is getting shared from, like, a lot of outside traffic from Instagram or TikTok or another or some website you don't even know what the fuck it is, bingo, right there. You can tell people are sharing your shit around. There's
Mm-hmm.
ways to look in and figure out. I mean, when you see fucking, top level domains from other countries, sharing, like, directing traffic to your video, and you don't even have a following outside of this country,
Right.
then that's bots. And that leads me to my next point: bots. It's not just about the stalking, it's about the harassment in it. And the harassment can be done with bots. Those bots will fuck people's channels up. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, hey, I got 2,000 views overnight. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and wait till your fucking content gets flagged, and then once your content gets flagged, then your channel's gonna get flagged as having invalid traffic, and then guess what? That fucks you in the algorithm. So
Right.
yeah, those 2,000 views are really fucking great. Not really, they're gonna fuck your channel up, man.
Right.
So watch for that shit too, man. There's a lot of shit behind the scenes that is so indirect you may not catch it, but they are still fucking with you behind the scenes, and you need to know how to look for shit like that. But Kitty, I gotta jump. Thank you for having me on. Everybody in the chat, hope you all have a kick-ass day, and I will catch you all tomorrow on the podcast.
Love you, baby. Don't work too hard, babe. All right, you guys, and I'm just gonna finish off. Woodchuck, we're talking about like what the true meaning of gang stalking is, um, because some people, I think they don't realize what it is truly. Um, like I said, we broke down that there's physical, actual gang stalking in person, and then there's just the cyber stalking online. But I'm gonna close with this with some Bible verses, you guys, in Lamentations. And if y'all don't want to stay, that's fine for this. Y'all don't have to. But in Lamentations chapter 4, verses 18 through 19, this is going to sound eerily familiar with online stalking or even gang stalking and person stalking. So at this point, the Chaldean army was super huge and they were chasing the Israelites and their king and everybody. They were chasing them down pretty bad. It starts with people stalked us at every step, so we could not walk in our streets. Our end was near, our days were numbered, for our end had come. Our pursuers were swifter than eagles in the sky. They chased us over the mountains and lay in wait for us in the desert. So, stalked us at every step. That reminds y'all of stalking at every step, even online. What was once in the Bible a long time ago still occurs today. It's just in a different way. Um, and sometimes you can feel, you're outnumbered. And then you also have they were swifter than the eagles in the sky. They chased us over the mountains. That's chasing people all over the internet. So, bunch of vultures, exactly, just doing. Exactly. So, um, all of this, I'm just going to close with, if you are a person, and I have no judgment here whatsoever for anybody who is having a hard time dealing with this, like somebody who actually is being stalked, feels like they've been silenced because they can't say anything because no matter what they say, they have 10 people come after them. And that's actually happened on my channel. I had one person put 2 comments and she had 4 or 5 people after her. I'm going to tell you right now, if any of you other people go and watch this video, I'm not having that. You are not welcome on my channel if you're going to be doing that to other people that go and put comments. So, but if you're having a hard time because you feel like you have been silenced and these things actually do bother you, I want to leave y'all with this. We can always find refuge in the Lord because He is our fortress. If you don't believe in that, if you don't believe in God, okay, but that's my belief. And I believe that for other people as well. So it's bullies, exactly. And you see, I don't even care if people are gonna bully, they're gonna bully, but I don't like people bullying other people like that are come to my channel. I won't have that. I won't have that. But that's it. That's all I've got. It's great seeing y'all in here. I hope this was helpful for everybody. And like I said, this is gonna be the only and last time that I'm going into this. I did announce it on Stoner Man's Live, but my content, um, I've been feeling a tug more towards the Lord for a while now. Um, and I've been working on myself every day. I'm still not perfect, never going to be perfect. Okay. Um, and then the stuff with Charlie Kirk happened, and that was a big tug. And then some stuff with my husband, what he's going through, that happened. And that was a major tug. So I'm going to tell y'all right now my content, and I understand if that's not your deal, that's not your jam. Y'all don't have to subscribe to me, but I'm going to be doing more spiritual, more of a spiritual journey over here, because I believe we are in a spiritual warfare, and I believe that we all need to stand up. I believe a lot of these people in this chat right now are standing up in their own way as well, and I will continue to fight with them, absolutely 100%. I'm still going to be Creek Squad Holler Girl, you know, up church supporter, still going to do that, but my content is going to go more in that direction. So if you guys aren't into that, again, I completely understand. You can let go of that. Um, just unsubscribe. That's fine. But I wanted to give y'all a heads up before I just started doing it. But I hope y'all have a great day.